Hi, I'm Dark, Darke. That's my night name on Spiral Nights, and I've come here to discuss a few, well, at least my viewpoint on a few things. We're going to cover CE prices, promos, and new content. And with those three bullet points, let's begin. Okay, CE prices. CE prices have gotten pretty much out of hand in this late series of events. I believe it started with the 2-day free elevator passes, which created a massive influx of crowns. And massive influx of crowns equals more people buying CE. More people buying CE means the prices go up. However, now that the two-day free elevator pass has gone, the amount of crowns coming in has decreased, but the amount of prices for CE has continually steadily to increase. Um, Actually, there have been few select players who, just for laughs or just honestly seriousness, have been clamoring for the prices to go up higher and higher, just to see, I guess, just to see what happens. Um, in my personal opinion, this has gotten a little bit out of hand, but it's not something we can't fix. There's a few things I personally think could work. Some of them are pretty easy, and some of them are pretty drastic. Some of them are simple as, release a really good promo from Triple Rings. And Triple Rings, yes, needs to definitely step up their promo game a little bit. I mean, this last promo was alright. It was okay, but, not in my opinion the greatest, even though, my guildmaster, well, my fellow guildmaster is kind of bugging me and clamoring me for a divine cattail. Well, that's another story. Anyways, another more extreme version of what I think could possibly fix this is called what I would like to call a CE sale purge. And in a CE sale purge, all sales and put in CE is completely wiped out, removed and cleared, and all CE that was put up for sale is returned to the fellow owner, and then we start at a base price of, well, between 4 to 6K, and then let people loose back onto the market after that. That means you would have to have the server down, and then after the server's down for some downtime, you would have to clear out every single one of those CE bids, prices puts that have been put up, and clear them out all the way down to the 4 to 6K mark, and then reload the server, and keep going from there. Now, as much as that idea might be effective, it's very time consuming. And being a time consuming event, there's going to be some pretty outrageous people that are not going to be happy about not being able to log on for a while. So, in a way, I don't know. But either way, step up the promo game or do a CE per sale purge, or one other idea I've been kind of mulling over in my head is to actually adjust the amount of CE able to be bought, or the amount of CE being able to be put on sale. That means limiting the amount of bids you can put on sale, and that would actually make the CE sales go up and down faster. Now, being a more volatile CE market, that means the prices probably are going to go up and down a lot more. But eventually, and I'm trusting myself on this. Eventually, the CE's prices will stabilize, and that should either fix the problem, or we're going to have some even more crazy prices, since there'd be no ability to wall a rising CE price. Okay, next. What was next? Content, yes. Now, the content lately for the content stream, actually, for Spiral Knights has actually gone down quite a bit. And it's been fairly slow paced at the moment. Uh, yes, there's been patches everywhere, which is a very, very welcome thing. And actually, there is this new danger mission, the first new danger mission coming out I believe, this coming Wednesday. Now, there's one thing that I know has been a big problem for Triple Rings, is the amount of content they put out. And here is a good reason why. Triple Rings is actually a very small company, and this is for all people who don't really know Triple Rings very much. They're a pretty small company, very small time, so that means they don't have the multi-million-dollar budgets to keep pushing out things like WoW or other massive MMOs like, I don't know, StarCraft. I've never played any of these. I really am not a big fan of WoW or StarCraft, surprisingly, and I don't think I ever will. I prefer smaller time games like Spiral Knights, obviously. But yeah, Triple Rings doesn't have a multi-million-dollar budget. Even when they've been bought out and backed up by Sega, that still means they don't have the massive amounts of resources and funds to do that. It's a very small development team. Anyways, so that is one reason why content is a bit slower on the upkeep. But however, here's the plus side to this. Smaller team means smaller, well, smaller teams means a rather smaller community or a more closer knit community. So that means in community wise, you actually can have a bit more better of a personal relationship. Well, I don't know personal, but a better relationship with most people than other MMOs like StarCraft or World of Warcraft. That's a lot of crafts. Anyways, um, I'm just simply saying that you actually have more fun with these developers and whatnot, that you can actually have your voice and your opinion to be heard. Now here's the thing, is another thing that's kind of irks me a little bit, is people complaining that they're not being heard. I can guarantee you right now, you are being heard, just, well, the developers aren't really replying too much to it because either A, they're busy, or B, they're just taking it in and thinking it over. And that's pretty much all I can say on that matter, is the content. Now, I can't remember what the third thing I was going to talk about. The CE prices, content. Oh, promos. There we go. My opinion on the promos, I actually already discussed in this segment, and it was already earlier. But anyways, I believe that is all. So yeah, if you really want to know, promos have not been that great. I mean, the Dragon Wings were good, and the Valkyrie Wings were alright, but the cattails and the extra vertical fans really aren't my cup of tea. Anyways, that is all. This is Dark signing off, and I wish you all Spiral Niners good luck, and hopefully we'll get to the core one day.